5 years old, I was answering phones. I was prepared. I was prepared for success. I was prepared for life. I grew up in a very religious home. And in our religious home, the concept was that you had roles and responsibilities. I was prepared to fulfill those roles and responsibilities of being a mom and a wife. I think it was wife and mom, but anyway, I was prepared for that. Prepared. I grew up in Colorado Springs, and do you know the best place in Colorado Springs to find a husband? Up on the hill. You know, I married, well, he wasn't a cadet because then he'd be in trouble, but I married a graduate. Yeah, some of you guys get that, you know, they can't get married when they're cadets. I married a graduate. I was prepared for success. I was prepared for my life. It's an amazing world I was walking into. I knew how to handle it. We built a beautiful life. We had 4, yes, count them 4. At the time it seemed like a good idea. And now I can't figure out which one to get rid of, so I've kept them all. We have 4 beautiful children. I was prepared for success. We started to build. You know, any of you who are still in that building, and I know there's one at my table, who's building that, oh my gosh, we've got a house now, and then we're going to have the next thing, the boat, is what I heard. And then we're going to get the dog, and maybe, you know, who knows what's next. We were in that building stage. We were building success. Those 4 children, the man that I married was an officer, a commander in the Air Force. We were building success. I joined, Julie and I have so much in common, it's just crazy, not just our initials. I think we need to go back one, though. Then we can be like differentiated. But I was in a direct sales company, and I moved so fast into success in that sales company. I earned 7 cars in 15 years. I moved like that. We were successful. We were prepared for success. As a matter of fact, today, when I was walking into this hotel, and even as I'm telling you, I'm getting goosebumps. Several years ago, I stood right here. Well, okay, I was over here. I stood right about here, and I was getting ready to walk over here to speak to about 200 or 300 women from my direct sales business. Now, those panels were gone. I could not believe I was walking into the same room. I have not been in this room since that day. It blew my mind. I'm like, really? That's the room I'm going to? Because last time it was in a different room. And in that time, those many years ago, that haven't been long enough but seem like forever ago, I was getting ready to get on stage because I was important. Any of you important? I was important. And I was going to talk about life and business balance. Because who we are in our personal life becomes who we are in our business life, and who we are in our business life becomes who we are in our personal life. And I was getting ready to get up there and speak because I was important. And this was back in the days of the first cell phone. Some of you are too young to remember that, I know, but I remember mine well. It was red and it was a flip phone, and I could tell who was calling me. It was so cool. And I was getting ready to walk on that stage, and I loved getting phone calls back then. You know, now